Hello, welcome to another stream. It's been actually a long time since I streamed up on here, wasn't it? Hello, Fashion Blank, welcome to the stream, and thank you for that nice compliment on the thumbnail. It is gorgeous, isn't it? It's a very fun thumbnail. It's very fun to make. I very much enjoyed editing that in. So how have you been? How was your weekend? How was your week? My week has been actually okay, pretty good. Let me take something on. So today, as you may have seen, I do not know if you have noticed, but where's my quiz music? We have released the Peragus segment, which was the second piece, and the third piece of the story, which is the what's it called? The Harbinger. That piece fragment is going out on July the 6th, which is going to be the first Saturday of July. So I'm very excited about that, and I look forward to that. I hope I'll be able to by that finish the Citadel Station, which I'm currently working on. I finished recording some stuff for it. Pretty much. I'm having a bit of problems though, but it's okay. I'll hopefully figure them out by then. This is my music, okay. So yeah, I'll put a timer for the quiz though, in case we do end up having someone for the quiz. If not, we're just gonna chat for a little bit, do a little bit of an update on the Cirque story, the plans, and then we're gonna hit it. So just let me, what was I gonna even do? I forgot. Oh yes, the timer. What are the problems? Oh, I'm happy you asked. Also, you won last time, right? I think so, right? You won last time, if I'm not, I could be mistaken though, but I think you did win. It was we had a week break from quizzes, so I don't exactly remember. Where's the timer? Is this the timer? I think this is the quiz timer, I believe. Sure, why not? We're gonna leave that in there soon. Thank you. You're most welcome. Whenever at whatever time you wish that to be replayed, let me know, and I will be replaying it. Also, let me increase this effect a little bit. It's not that prominent. I don't think it's that prominent. Oh well, so the problems that I've been encountering were that I have had a slight little itty bitty issues with recording one specific zone, like right after the I don't know if you might not know this, but like when you land on the planet the first time on Telos and you meet Beodur, that for the first time when the shuttle crashes, that entire zone, because of all the mods and everything that I put in, for some reason that zone is giving me issues. Like whenever I would load into it, it would crash. It would crash the game. However, all the other zones are fine. So I may end up needing to reinstall or install an additional variant of the game in order to just record that scene. But I don't have that much stuff going on in that particular region. I just have mainly chatting with Beodur a little bit. You know, finally this thing wakes up a little bit. But yeah, I just have some chatting to do with Beodur, and that's about it. So it's nothing too demanding, but I'll figure out a way over that. Other than that, recorded a lot of stuff. I recorded pieces for the battle scene that when you're about to get to Atris's Academy. So the next part is going to cover the Peragus part covered Peragus. The next part of Peragus covers Harbinger and that ending stuff. And then after Harbinger, I'll probably try to cover events between leaving Peragus and meeting Atris. So that's going to be just one fragment. Then the next fragment is going to be probably catching up with the crew in between, you know. Afraid I only just started watching it. Thoughts so far: POV of T3 stabilizing the exile, great. Static effects, good. POV of exiting the call to a tank, excellent. Great. I'm waiting to hear some feedback. Even though I'm very pleased with Peragus. So Krea's injection in the medical bay console, perfection. I'm very pleased at that. I was tweaking that back and forth, and I had some feedback from beta testers. Indicates she was already spying on us even though she's in a coma. Well, yeah, that is you know, that's new knowledge. But how far did she get? I'm not gonna like spoil stuff for you, but yeah, I'm very happy with Peragus as it turned out, and I'm very happy with the flow. It was kind of tough to squeeze all that stuff in, and it was important also to choose what not to include specifically. I'm like 6 minutes in. Okay, great. I remember. Okay, good. I vaguely know where that is. Vaguely. So I think it's I really tried to keep the best nuggets, and I kind of like, I think that's why the videos are liked, you know what I mean? The Kreia and the Revan videos, because like I was playing the Old Republic the other day, streaming it on Twitch. Thank you. Hello, feel free to follow me on Twitch, where my 0 viewers are accompanying me on my journey where I yap and complain about stuff. So in the Old Republic, I was a bit irritated because there's a lot of filler stuff, and I just asked myself, like, why can't we just have quality filler? Like, why can't it just be quality from if you're going from A to Z, why can't A to B to C to D also be quality? And this is not me trying to tap myself on the shoulder, but it's kind of like what happened with Revan. The reason it's 9 hours long is because I was actually trying to cut down on as much excess stuff as I could. So it was like every scene was like, oh, this scene is so good, I don't want to delete it. You know what I mean? So deleting stuff came very hard. I didn't want to delete stuff. You know what I mean? So like every piece that's left is something that I think is good. If it's crap, I'll go through it. You know what I mean? So I kind of wanted to do that with Cirque as well. I actually wanted with Cirque to speed it up a little bit. I was like, well, we're going to speed up through Citadel Station, for example, because I hate Citadel Station. But I was like, there's actually some pretty nice dialogue when I squeeze it in. Like, for example, the entire storyline, for anyone who's played Knights of the Old Republic, in the script that I wrote for Citadel Station, the entire storyline of when you need to go meet the Zerka, and you need to meet the Ithorians, and you need to pick sides, and you need to do quests, and you need to kill Lopak Slusk, that is literally done in 30 seconds. Because I'm like, literally what I wrote was, she made a deal with the Ithorians she's going to help them do some whatever, and they're going to help her get off planet. Done. Because that's boring as shit. Like, it's just boring. No one wants to see that. No one wants to see you doing side quests and talking to that big booby lady in the cantina. Some people might, but that's not what we're here to do. So it's like, just trim that crap. Let's get to the good parts. Let's get to crashing Telos. You know what I mean? Just trimming the fat. We're skipping it. Hey, keep smiling. How are you doing? Who won last time that we played a quiz? I forget. Can someone please remind? I think it was Fashion Blank, because I gave him the visual. She really was a fool. Yeah, if you think about the big titty lady, if that's what you're referring to. But yeah, that's inconsequential and not really relevant. But I also discovered, like, I really enjoyed the process. Like, I discovered one piece of lore, let's say, that I chose to put in. So I'm doing the bits. I'm doing the bits where I just finished Peragus. I'm currently recording right now. So I just finished Peragus, and Cirque's on the ship. Kreia is injured, and it's like this moment of flying through. And I'm like, of course, it would make sense that if I was Cirque, I would want to look around the ship a little bit, because you just, you kind of want to examine the vessel. So I'm like, let me do a little like 2-minute moment of her going through the ship, and maybe reminiscing and wondering like who did it belong to, or who, and I was thinking of doing this, I might do this, to have a flashback to the members. Like, she enters Mission's quarters, and she's like, she wonders who occupied this space before. And I was thinking maybe I could literally just do a slight fade in of Mission talking in the back, just like a little touch of nostalgia there. But it's like, she'll have to wait and discover that later. And what's very fun is I found in one of the one storage compartment on the Ebon Hawk, I found Jedi robes, right? Loot. And I'm thinking like, yeah, it would be a good time to equip Cirque with this, but I'm like, I don't think Cirque would really rush to get into the Jedi robes after all that happened. So I'm probably going to include that scene as well, where she's like, let's leave it for now, and let's do Citadel Station, all this stuff dressed as a commoner. It's small details, but I kind of feel it would be a little bit inappropriate from my perspective if she was just, I'm now a Jedi, I'm jumping in. So it's like all these little scenes that I really enjoy making. It takes time, but I'm going to leave them in. That's why it's going to be longer always as projected. because it's such a I just enjoy creating those things. So it's very fun. As well as wait till you get to Kreia and Scion scene. I love that bit. That was one of my favorite parts in the Harbinger when Surik feels Kreia's wound. That was, I really am really happy how that turned out. Wait, I didn't read Spud's comment. We just handed control of exchange. She just handed control of exchange to us, proving that she had zero chance against us. Pointless betrayal. Oh yeah. With the Slusk scene, yes, agreed. Full dumpster fire. I mean, it was a cute side quest, I guess. I keep saying it was me, but it could have been Smile. I'll check. I actually have logs. Imagine that. It does make sense the way you do it, and what game lacked and you kind of patched together. Yeah, I kind of try to fill in the gaps, and also who's gonna stop me realistically. Yeah, fashion blank one. It says alignment changed. I don't know what alignment you were, because I reset the data, but it is present somewhere on the stream, I'm sure. Yeah, well, it's a fun journey. I do get to lag a little bit in it because it's a draining process slightly to get into it. However, this week I have been focusing more on my Hungarian studies. Thank you. Because my citizenship got approved, but I will need to go take the oath and speak in the language. So I'm like still learning it. Like I'm trying to perfect it. So I have like a month and a half or so. So I'm really trying to every day to, you know, absorb as much as I can to make sure that I'm putting it in the fifth gear, right? Thank you very much. So that's like the bigger focus, but I do think I'll be able to also focus on the Cirque storyline as well. But I have also been streaming a little bit. I'm kind of trying to stream in the evenings, my time to because I play games anyway, but I guess this way, I don't know, I'm kind of trying to get accustomed to it more. I have no clue what I want to do with streaming, no clue yet, because I don't really have plans for it. I just go online and stream, which is, I guess, in a way good because I'm already a bit more relaxed about these streams. Fun fact, like 5 minutes before the stream, I was just chilling around the apartment, petting the cat. Whereas before, I guess when I first started, I was literally stressing out the whole day, like how to set up stuff, you know. If the mic is blown out and no one told me, I will choke you through the screen. How's Katina? Katina's vibing. She's sleeping on the couch. I would show the camera, but she's currently sleeping on the couch. She threw up today, but it was not an illness-ridden something. I just think something was not sitting right with her. You've come a long way, and the mic is good. Yes, we've come a long way. We're working on the third video, the third installment, and with everything, yeah. Well, we'll see. The only thing that's left for me personally is to get into a gym on a regular basis, which is gonna be something. Repetition is the mother of learning. Yes, imagine it in Latin. Repetitio est mater studiorum. Yes, that's one of the 5 things that I maybe know in Latin. I had very poor grades in Latin. I'm not good at Latin. Yeah, I was crap. Could not master its grammar. I know English grammar, but the Latin grammar was, oh god, that was painful. I could not stand it. Yeah, but I've had a good time. I played the Old Republic. I've been playing World of Warcraft. On Wednesdays, and that's what I'd probably stick to, I've been playing Alien Isolation, which is a horror game. Well, by some people's definitions, it's not horror, but by my definition, it is horror. Thank you very much. So yeah, I've been doing that, but it's been a fun time, more or less. But it's good. Everything is good. It's good. It's good. It's okay. It's okay. Now we just need to I just need to really focus on Zurich. Like, this is the fun part of editing, I feel, before the rendering comes about, because rendering is the worst, most mentally draining thing I ever have to do, because it's like I have a 15-minute video, for instance, with Peragus, which is out. I don't know, by the way, keep smiling if you didn't spot it. Peragus is out right now, which next fragment. Which I don't know if I included in the description of this stream, but it can be found on the channel. But that's out, and then Harbinger's next on July 6th. But yeah, the worst part for me about with rendering is rendering, right? Because I have like a 15-minute video full of complex visuals, layers, interface, subtitles, everything. Subtitles themselves are a bitch to work on because they're animated, but I need them to be animated. I want them to look good. I'm not going to have it any other way. So with Peragus, if it's like 50 minutes, and before, like, I learned through steps. With Kreia, I rendered the whole thing at once, which was a mistake. With Revan, I learned to patch pieces together. Like, I'll render individual chapters and then I'll stitch them together, swap out the audio with the new audio to make sure that it doesn't have, that you can't hear the cuts. Whereas with Zurich, I'm making it even smaller. If it's like a 50-minute chunk right now that Peragus is, if it's 50 minutes, what I do is, like, initially, right, you're like, oh, if everything goes well, I'll render the whole thing. But I put it to render and it gets to 35 minutes or worse, 49, like the 99% point, and it encounters a glitch. Like, either there's too many layers and the software is too stupid to work on it, and it's like, I don't know what this is, and it just stops dead. Now keep in mind, 15 minutes for me takes roughly 4 to 5, if not, depending on the video. Sometimes it took me I would leave the PC all night to render. So what I do now is I render it 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and then I stitch all 5 minutes together. That way, if there is an error, I just have to fix those 5 minutes. So the previous 30, whatever minutes are saved. So I just make those tick, 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 tick together, merge them. Like, you think Revan was rendered in one piece? No, ma'am. 9 hours, I think my PC would explode. So that was like, Revan was I don't know how many fragments that had, 30 or something, I think, that I stitched together. There's so much work to be done in your videos. Yes, there's a lot left to do, and only people who have experience editing know that. Only thing you took existing clips and put them together. Well, some people, I don't think people even think much about it, which realistically I've really learned to appreciate that in other creators. Like, when I see someone that puts subtitles that are animated, let's say, that I know for a fact have not come from a template. Like, you have CapCut where you just put the text in, you just put the video in, and CapCut auto transcribes it and puts subtitles over it, and you can tick colors and everything. But if I see it's animated in a particular way, I like know from a mile away this is a person who probably spent hours on this, who tried to make the subtitles look cute. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like appreciate. And I did reach out. Sometimes I would reach out to people. I was like, just out of curiosity, how long did it take you to do that? And it's always 100% of the time people are like, like, thank you for noticing. It took a long time and I'm never doing it again, because you go in with a good idea. And if it's a video of 5 minutes, you do 2 minutes of subtitles and you're like, well, I'm already in too deep. Like, I kind of have to finish it. Which is in a way what I have done with my subtitles for the videos, because they're all animated. But I'm not stuck with that. I don't regret it. I like it. Like, the narrators, my subtitles are only slightly animated, but in terms of rendering, it's the exact same requirement as if for Kreia subtitles or for Zurich well, Zurich doesn't speak. I'm the voice of Zurich. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was thinking of implementing grunts and stuff for her, but I don't think she should have any voice. If we're already doing this, if she can't speak, then we're not gonna give her any voice. This includes the Old Republic. She will not have. Oh God, the Old Republic. It's gonna be a journey to do with her. But yeah, so today we're just hanging out. If y'all have any questions, if you want to share your thoughts, successes, failures, aspirations, dreams, license plate numbers, feel free. So I'm just gonna chat a little bit, and then if we don't have enough people for the quiz, I'm totally fine with that. I'm kind of expecting there not be enough people, which is totally fine. Then I'm gonna just sign off. But yeah, I'm just hanging out, you know. So for games, I think I put the link in the description. Feel free to follow Twitch. I try to stream in evenings European time, so do the math for that. Central European time, 7 p.m. There you go. Yeah, I don't know if I'll do one tomorrow though. I might do it actually, because it's Sunday. You know, I play games anyway. I've been talking to someone about very long streams. Nice and patient work. Thank you very much. I read the comment, then I forget to respond. Thank you very much. Like, I've been talking to people about very long streams, and people were like, I saw people do 12-hour streams, and they were very like exhausted at the end. And I was sat here thinking, like, sure, it's exhausting if I keep talking like this, like if I'm just yapping, it's exhausting. Like, when narration work, the max I could do was an hour of continuous narration, and then I have to take a break because my voice hurts and my eyes are locked in one place and my body is stiff, so I can't really do it. But when it comes to gaming, with relatively moderate speaking, I'm pretty much not 12 hours, but like today, because I play games when I listen to Hungarian lessons. That's how I remember, how I memorize words, sentences. Yeah. Like today, I've probably been playing games for a minimum of 5 hours, minimum, while either doing something or watching something on the background. Praise the Lord for 2 displays, because YouTube video, game, 10 out of 10. I don't have to do the math because I'm living there. Yeah, in European zone, yes. That's 7 p.m. in every single country that's like that. Where Bosnia is, whoosh, everything in the line above and below. I don't even know what's below it. I just know what's above. Yeah, I have no clue how many time zones Africa has. Evidently, America has 14 or something. Does it have 14 time zones? No, surely not 14. Maybe like 7. You know what I mean? Because I thought I was like, oh, American time. Well, American time can be anything, really. Can it not? You know what I mean? What else was I going to say? Yeah, 12-hour streams. 12-hour streams. I'm like, that's totally doable for me to do a 12-hour stream. I could literally do it. I could just give me it. I even make it better. I'll make it better because I don't like when people do 24+ hour streams and then they stream themselves sleeping. I'm like, that's cheating. That does not count. That's cheating because to me, like, you're rest. It's not the point. The point is that you're present. So what I would do is I would go eat, pee, go to the bathroom, do whatever I need to do, stretch, whatever, and then the timer stops. And then we count how many times I went offline. You know what I mean? Like if I stood up, either I track it or someone tracks it. And it's like, okay, 12 hours is done. Now we're doing the stuff that I missed out on. Okay, to round it up properly. But you know, I could maybe I should do it tomorrow. I could totally do it. That line's a bit curved. What line? The timeline? The time zones? Wait, let me see. I'm curious. This stream better not crash. You could do. I see it for you. Well, I'll see it too. And I'm gonna have an average grand total of 1.5 viewers because one viewer is gonna be the stream bot. Which I think I'm not bad at streaming. And that's big coming from me, who is consistently self-critical. I don't think I'm that bad. It's a simple matter of just streaming in the right categories. I think maybe I need to start streaming for games that are actually to have viewers, if that makes sense. The competition is not that big, you know what I mean? Because when I get stats, it's like I don't even get exposed. Like for instance, World of Warcraft has so many people streaming that's like so many people, and no one will ever find you. Money, what does that emoji mean? Are you implying that I don't know, money is something to do with money? Anyway, listen, Spud, what time zone are you in? America, how many time zones does America have? Let me see. Money, honey, 6 time zones, this says. Hey Temple, how you doing? You're in my time zone, correct? You're a GM. What are you? What time zone are you? What's the time? What is the time where you are? I think Spud's 6 hours behind. So if he is 6 hours behind, that means where he is, it's probably 4:25 p.m. Okay, current Central American time. Let me take a look. What? Then what? Something 25 a.m. No, what? No wonder he has a bit. I thought it was like 12 p.m. for you. And every time you said I didn't wake up in time, I was like, this fool's sleeping up until 12 p.m. Okay. So what is that? What is that? What's American time? UTC, is that what it is? UTC, Coordinated Universal Time. Oh my god, what time is American time? Jesus Christ. EST, is that it? Eastern? No, that's not Eastern. Eastern time. Okay, Eastern time is 12:26. So was he? Hey, oh, Zachary is here. That's new. Oh yeah, Zachary, how was your celebration? I was gonna literally PST is West Coast. Thank you, PST time. I was gonna last night at 1 a.m. I can't sleep, right? I couldn't sleep. Like it's okay. I'm struggling to fall asleep. And I'm thinking like, oh yeah, tomorrow's stream. And I'm like, oh yeah, Zachary said that he had his wedding coming. It's a celebration. I was like, I need to ask him about that. Like, so at 1 a.m. I'm literally thinking about it. That's a bit crazy. At 9:26. So Spud is sitting on Pacific time. Pacific time zone. What states are in Pacific time? Pacific BST. Oh God, I need to look that up. It was good, very busy, and then we moved right after. So the last few weeks have been BUSY. I hope they gave you a bit of a break from work at least for all that, right? But it's very nice to hear that it was a good time. California. Oh, I'm imagining. So it's California, Washington State, and Oregon. Okay. What time is it where you are, Zachary? Are you EST as well? Oh yeah, I had that written somewhere. I was gonna write that down somewhere. I'm gonna write that down now. I have my little spreadsheet for things to do. If you want, I can show you that. It's gonna be a fun time to show. Okay, so let me take a look. PST time is Spud's PST time. Fortunately, being off work for the past couple of weeks, now I have to go back on Monday. That's gross. I mean, I love that. It's hype, work hype Monday. Mondays are the best. Party. Fashion blank is mine. Fashion blank is CET. That's CET. Where's the honeymoon? When's the honeymoon? Well, if I understood it correctly, by the way, Zachary, if you don't want to talk about this, by all means, I'm just literally chilling, like I'm just chatting. If you don't want to talk about this, we don't have to talk about it. California, Washington State, and Oregon. Keep smiling, CT, I believe, as well. Okay, keep smiling. Keep smiling. I almost wrote keep smelling up. Or you can just lie, Zach. Yeah. Zach is actually a 12-year-old girl who is hacking her parents' computer. Actually, that'd be pretty impressive. Temple's my time zone, I believe, as well. Temple's Poland. Poland is the same time zone as Bosnia, right? Is it? Temple. I'm gonna put Zachary as well for PST, surely. It's more. Oh yeah, see, now it all makes sense. Like he probably has to work there, but not work there. Like before, because it was. Do I have enough of you for a quiz? I wasn't planning on doing a quiz. Are we gonna do a quiz today? I really wasn't planning on doing one. But that's great. That's even better. If I'm not planning. I'm EST East Coast. Yeah, it's 12 something there, right? Okay. Yes, I vaguely remember now that you say it. And I'm not like saying this like the way that people say, oh yeah, I remember. No, I actually remember. I'm down, Spud says. Great, he can play two people. East Coast is Zachary. Oh yeah, Drew is out doing something this week. I think he said that he's on a journey, on a spirit journey. Probably not a spirit journey. 12:30. Yes, so that is EST. I'm down. There is enough of us if everyone's up to it. So that's Spud, Fashion Blank, Zachary. I don't know if Temple will, because Temple's not a big fan of the quizzes. And then keep smiling. So what, is Zachary the only non-virgin human here? Speak for yourself, girl. Okay, no, I'm not getting into that topic. We're gonna move on. So I have 5, and if with myself included, if I'm including Temple in that's gonna be 6. So I don't know. Where that? What happened to? I remember. I'm not gonna name names. But I remember we had 2-3 other players over the past months that had a pretty good time, at least, unless they were really good at pretending. That I didn't really see much around, but I guess that's fine. You know, that's okay. Roll call. Who's playing? I am. Okay. Yeah, I know it's sad. Yeah, it's very sad that people are not coming back, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm dealing with the sadness. It's just terrible. So I'm gonna go switch to that end screen, and if not, then oh well. Let me switch to. Did I have new transitions? What transitions did I have? I think I had some new transitions. I think I might have made a Star Wars one, but I don't remember. Let me see. What's this? I mean, that's adequate. That's my leg. That was my leg, yes. I had a Star Wars one, but I ain't playing no quizzes, but I'm gonna just chill here and root for someone who hasn't won before. Everyone won before. Myself included. So that's good. I had another, I guess maybe I have it in another layout. I'm not sure. By the way, I made my stream layout slightly lighter. I made it slightly lighter because previously the Keep Smiling one. Oh yeah, she won multiple times. I lightened down my stream because before, when I was on Twitch watching people, I was like just out of